In a move that could further strain ties between New Delhi and Dhaka, the Yunus government has demanded former Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina return to the country and face trial for quote-unquote crimes against humanity and genocide. On Monday, Bangladesh's interim government said that it had sent a diplomatic note to New Delhi seeking the extradition of Sheikh Hasina. While India confirmed receiving the note verbale or diplomatic communication from the Bangladesh High Commission in New Delhi, it refrained from commenting further on it. Bangladesh's Foreign Affairs advisor said Dhaka wants Hasina to come back and face the judicial process. Former Prime Minister Hasina has been living in India since August 5th, when she fled to the country following a massive student-led protest that toppled her 16-year regime. Now, with this diplomatic note or note verbale, Dhaka has made a formal and diplomatic demand for Hasina's extradition after months of calling for a return to the country, after Bangladesh-based International Crimes Tribunal issued an arrest warrant for Hasina as well as several former cabinet ministers, advisors, military and civilian officials. Hasina faces 51 cases against her, including 42 for murder. Earlier, Bangladesh's chief advisor Yunus had asserted that Hasina must remain silent to prevent discomfort to both countries until Dhaka requests her extradition. However, in recent weeks, Hasina has publicly accused the Yunus-led interim government of perpetrating genocide and failing to protect minorities, especially Hindus, since her ouster. Now, this demand leaves New Delhi in a predicament. On one hand, Sheikh Hasina has been a dear friend to India for decades, while, on the other hand, India must comply with the extradition treaty signed between Bangladesh and India in 2013. However, it also must look at fixing strained ties with Dhaka. Under the provisions of the India-Bangladesh Extradition Treaty, extradition may be refused if the offence is of a political character. Another clause said a person convicted of an extradition offence may not be extradited unless the person was sentenced to imprisonment or other forms of detention for a period of 4 months or more. Another ground for refusal of extradition is if the charges being pressed have not been in good faith. While ties between India and Bangladesh have been strained over the past few months after the interim government led by Mohammad Yunus came to power, especially over the growing attacks against minorities, especially Hindus. However, Indian Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri's recent visit to Dhaka highlighted efforts between the two countries to rebuild this relationship. Now, Dhaka's fresh demands for Hasina's extradition could complicate this situation further. This is a developing story, and NDTV World will bring you all the latest developments. Disha Bakchi for NDTV.